Hey, how's it going? Now, this is the abridged version of this video. Check it out. Sabian Omni. Crashes. Rides. That's it. Is that the video over with? Heck no. You know me, I like to have a bit of a chat, don't I? I like to have a chat, yeah. I like to talk about drums and cymbals and have a bit of a chat. Even if there's nobody listening or watching. That's cool. Doesn't matter. This cymbal, I think is worthy of its own video because it's such an unusual cymbal. I love the idea of a crash ride. I've played loads of them over the years and none of them have really done it for me. Now, before you start hating and, you know, disagreeing, and it's all beautiful. We all like different things. We all like to play different things. We all have a different touch. We all have a different ear. It's all good. I've used at least 6 or 7 different crash rides over the years, and I keep coming back to this one. So for me, this is the only one that does everything properly. I have had Zildjian sweep rides. They're brilliant. You know, Travis Barker uses one. It can do both. You have to lay into it quite hard for it to crash. It's the only thing. I've had the Zach Starkey EK Zildjian 21-inch crash ride. Really nice cymbal. Again, didn't cut enough as a ride for me. It didn't crash enough for a crash. I have a Peisty Giant Beats. Same thing. You name it, I've had it over the years. For better or for worse. The Sabian Omni is the only one that does both well enough for me. That's just me. They never really caught on though, did they? You know, you don't see anybody using them particularly, despite the Jojo Mayer connection. And he's moved on to something else now anyway, isn't he? Some sort of artisan range at Sabian, I don't know. But yeah, Jojo Mayer came up with the concept for the Omni as in a cymbal that's not really a crash or a ride, but you can use for both. So, as I say, just touching it, crashes straight away. And the bell is killer. Don't worry, look how thin it is. You can flex it, but I don't want to flex it because I don't want to wreck the cymbal. I'm going to use sticks on it in a little while. Don't worry about that before you say, oh, what's he doing? He's just using his hands. If you want to do a gig with one cymbal and a pair of hats, that's the cymbal for it. I've done that many times. You know, when you're younger, you think, oh, I'm going to take out 15 cymbals tonight. Yeah, and everybody's going to think I'm like the coolest person there because I've got 3 splashes and 2 sets of hats, and yeah, I'm going to do that because everybody's paying attention. That's awesome. When you're older and you're actually working as a musician for a living, the reality is that you want to usually make less trips to the car with all your equipment. So, yeah. So, you know, you don't want your 18-piece kit, you want like a 4-piece kit with 3 cymbals or whatever. When the gig is of that kind of nature and you want to get in and out as quick as possible, this cymbal just does it. It really does. And it's small. This is the 18-inch AAX version, so this is the smaller one. So even better, it takes up less room. I've owned the 22-inch and I didn't like it as much. It didn't open up as quickly as this one. I wasn't keen, so I shifted that after a couple of months. The other thing as well, of course, with any sort of cymbal is that you have to play it live. You have to play it live in different size rooms to know what the cymbal is going to do, how it really behaves, okay? So before anybody starts on the, you know, I've been on a forum and this cymbal is meant to sound like that, you have to go out and play it. All the cymbals that I'm talking about, I've gigged many, many times over a long period of time, usually in loads of different situations, you know, shows, gigs, pubs, clubs, churches, halls, recording studios, you name it. I've used these cymbals in these situations, so I know how they react when I'm playing them. The more comments you put in the box below with your favourite cymbals and crash rides, the better, because I love it. and it'll make me go and check out some different cymbals I might not have thought of, you know, so it's all good. So yeah, this cymbal, very special to me. I had one when it first came out, the hundreds of gigs on it, foolishly let go of it, thinking, oh, there's got to be something else out there that's better, and there isn't, not for me anyway, so I bought another one a little while ago and I'm loving it again. So lots of advantages. Really don't like the new logo, by the way, Sabian, well done, don't like that. Put a comment below, do you like the new Sabian logo, do you know? You know, I don't. The only thing I would say that goes against the cymbal is, for me anyway, is that the crash is a little bit on the shrill side. I mean, it's super thin. It's a little bit top end, tinny, you know. But that's the only criticism I've got of it. I love the fact that I'm riding it and then and it crashes immediately without me having to hit it very hard. It's brilliant. Those guys at Sabian are super clever. I don't think anybody else makes a cymbal like that. You know, the only cymbal that I've seen that looks like that is the Peisty Signature Carl Palmer Duo Ride, and that's not really like that because it's not thin and crashable on the edge. It's just got two plain surfaces. It's not the same thing. And I'm boring myself again. So yeah, crash rides, if you want to actually have one that does both, for me, it's this one. And it sounds like this.